Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Base Builder Monday. My name is Ben. I work on the marketing team for Blindfuchs Studios, who are currently developing Ground of Aces. We have just concluded a very successful 2 weeks at the Tacticon and Simfest 2024. Thousands of people have downloaded the demo, and you have given some amazing feedback for the game. So first and foremost, a big thank you to everyone who played the Alpha 1 version and gave feedback. Your feedback paved the way for the demo version, which we use for the Simfest and Tacticon. And to everyone who has come in since Tacticon or Simfest, thank you so much for joining us. You are playing a game that has been built by the community, and with your feedback, you can hopefully build the next version of Ground of Aces. So today, what are we gonna do? I'm going to go to PerranPorth again because I love this new map. So here we are down south of PerranPorth, the most beautiful region of England, Cornwall. We have these broken bits of buildings down here and over here, some kind of a path over here and a half forest in between. I want to turn this area, this visible area here, into a base. Step 1 in Ground of Aces, build a place to store your resources. You won't have a lot of resources to begin with, but you will have more than enough to start and get going. And to make sure they don't deteriorate, we're going to put them on a nice floor so that they're not exposed to the ground. Always make sure to cover it with a roof, or it will be exposed to the sky, and that will also cause degradation. It's not much, but we'll expand that later on. Now we want to move on to step 2. Make sure you have enough food and a place to sleep. So ideally you want to place an outdoor kitchen, maybe 2 of them actually, somewhere close to where there's water and berries, because these regrow after you harvest them. Once you have your kitchen set up, you can have people collect some water, some food. We have some tarp left, which means I will now use that to build a place for my boys to sleep. Looks like I ran out of tarp, so I'm building a couple of workbenches that will get me some more tarp. If you're playing the alpha or the demo, secret hack, there is infinite tarp. So if you ask them to build it, there will be no stopping, no ending, and it costs you 0 resources. The same also applies to metal. So now that they have a place to sleep, we don't have to worry about their energy levels anymore because they can sleep and eat whenever they need to. So the next step is a little bit more tricky. We made sure that their energy levels are high. We don't have to worry too much about their mood because they have enough leisure time. But we also have to make sure that their confidence stays high. And for now, we do that by building small flagpoles. Now, whenever they need to boost their confidence, they can just run up to the flag, salute it, and up goes their confidence. So now we have a stable baseline going, we have a constant influx of resources. I can work on improving what we already have. Okay, now that we've cleaned this area up, we can use this space to build stuff and things. Then we can renovate this area here. So here it is, the end, well, not really an end product, but after 2.5–3 hours of gameplay, this is what I have. So I've relocated the resource management to this little field out here. This is where they produce all the stuff. We got wood lying around here. We got food lying around here. So there's a constant influx of resources. They can work. They can haul the stuff into this area with all of the other resources. I rebuilt these buildings up here. Built some nice government buildings here. They don't really have a function right now, but they're just there. So you can sleep down here. And I got my little runway and my planes. So it looks like a pretty decent map. It's a shame that, you know, there's so much of the map here that's unexplored. I didn't get to build anything here because it's kind of tough to build stuff here because of the lack of resources, but the view is good. So I really hope to kind of find a way to have a base up here that can survive on its own, but it's difficult without much food nearby. So I'll probably need to wait until there's another update in the game where you have like trucks where you can transport things a lot faster, so I can bring food from down south to up north here. But for now, this looks like a pretty decent base, even though most of the action is just concentrated here. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Base Builder Monday. I hope you have maybe some insight into what PerranPorth can be for you. Maybe you can build an even better base than I have. As ever, if there's anything you want me to build, to try and build, maybe in PerranPorth, maybe in the old map, let me know. I am more than happy to try it out. If not, have a very, very wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care, and bye-bye.